Next up, the master bedroom.
The master bedroom is going to be an opulent but restful room.
Going all out for the bedroom in here. Really, really smart. Feature wall.
I'm glad to hear you say feature wall, because I'm worried that the whole palette is getting too neutral, too bland.
Right. Grania's a little bit concerned. Jury's still out on the wallpaper.
I think you're beginning to create and design a house that every room is going to look at the same in.
That's what Grania wanted.
Whilst Noel maintains it's what Grania wanted, is he starting to lose control of the design?
The paper's lovely, but I am not one bit sure of how it's going to look with the fabric. I don't know if I want to take away from the fabric. In my view, the curtains are going to be the dominant feature in here, and nothing is going to interfere with that.
If we just go for a plain wall, it's going to kill what we've done with the room.
If you wanted to play it safe, we would put on the paint. We have the wallpaper. I think we'll go for it.
Okay, decision made, we go with the wallpaper.
With the silver wallpaper going up, Noel opens the door for even more of the cool colour with these French-style bedside lockers.
We're very lucky with Noel that he went for quality. So everything that's coming in is top quality, and he wants a top quality finish on the house.
Including these luxurious silk curtains.
It's fresh, it's restful, it's all the things I wanted it to be. Thanks, it's fabulous.
This is a really good example of doing small, subtle changes in a space. You originally had the bed, you've kept the wardrobes where they were with new doors, and then you've just introduced a few new design elements.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it has turned out absolutely lovely. It's a very calm room, which is what it should be.
Curtain fabric is not subtle. The stripe, the horizontal stripe, is not subtle. The two bedside lockers are most definitely opulent. So there's a lot of elements in the room that could kind of not gel together.
It's a classical look.
You know, the wonderful thing about the striped wallpaper, when you're in bed, it's behind you, Neville. So, you know, you can forget it's there if you don't really like it. It's really good, really well placed.
Moving into the sitting room.
My concern is the alcoves. We've actually had to reduce the size of the chimney breast either side to allow for the console tables that we've chosen.
So I'm hoping for this space that Noel will have chosen just warmer tones of the colours that we really like for this room, and that somehow he will manage to pull it together to make it both elegant and welcoming.
So I've chosen a really beautiful Flemish oak. It's a wide plank flooring. It resembles the coastal area in colouring tones, ship deck, things like that.
From the beginning, I wasn't really happy about the wood floor, but now that I see it in situ, it's looking lovely.
The graining in it just looks absolutely amazing.
Yes.
It looks like it was just washed up from the sea.
Yeah.
And to bring in more of the sea, they've chosen this pale blue paint for the walls.
It goes on very well.
It's her palette, and you know, you can't change that. I couldn't introduce colours just to suit myself. This is about Grania and Liam's home.
Maybe if I ask you nicely, you'll go out and make me a cup of coffee and a nice sandwich.
Yeah, dream on.
Huh?
Dream on.
Whilst Noel has tried to tone down his classical style for Liam and Grania, he couldn't resist these silver mirrors.
Is it going to be very ultra glam?
No, it's going to be the adult look they wanted. They are very bright, brighter than I thought they were going to be. So now I'm trying to darken them down and give them an aged look. So I've sanded them down. I'm applying acrylic paint them by brushing it on, brushing it off. It just gives that old look to the mirror rather than constantly being in your face.
After spotting two designer console tables, Noel made the brave decision to reduce the chimney breast to accommodate them either side.
Our console tables have arrived and we have a slight problem. It's not going to fit. I'm disappointed. I've got to sit down and see if we can come up with a solution straight away.
If you actually knock a bit off both sides at the back first,
Right.
and see how that leaves you.
The back legs are sawn off, reversed and reattached. Will Liam's plan work?
Yes! Did you call that customising the
It is
tables?
what we call bespoke.
Bespoke.
So
Bespoke is normally very expensive, isn't
it
it?
is actually, yeah.
Okay, it looks really well.
There we go.
And to finish off the room, this oversized velvet ottoman.
By opening up the room, it's warm, very comfortable, and I think it's a room that we will use more often.
Is it still a little bit too cold?
Too cold? Are you joking me? Look around. You can sense the warmth.
You wouldn't have gone for a rug and a smaller table.
Everybody does a rug on a smaller table.
And finally, the hallway, where again Liam and Gráinne want the design to reflect its seaside location.
One of the dangers in using this palette is that it can become cold.
She didn't want a stark colour in the lounge, stark colour in the hall. She wanted everything to flow, and that's what we've done here.
And more of the beach with this driftwood bench. It will act as a main focal point in the hall, alongside these two restored family chairs.
It's perfect.
This is very much a one-palette home.
Liam and Gráinne did not want vibrant colours in every room. But if you look at the actual colours, there's subtle changes as you walk through the house. Very subtle changes, from the really soft creams to the really pale blues. And that was a goal of mine to achieve that. And we have. So it's open space, and that's what I wanted to do, was give this whole bottom of this house open space. And I've achieved that.
Jane's back. Her modern and minimalist style lost out to Noel's design when they both pitched to Liam and Gráinne. Will she be convinced now that they made the right choice?
I really wouldn't have chosen the silver tables and the glitzy mirror. I think it's a bit too glamorous for a seaside house. The colour theme could have changed a little bit. It's all blues and silvers and all very safe. It's very boring. They were trying to make the space bigger, and he's just put more walls up to make it smaller. And it does flow much better with the timber floors and the glass doors. I don't like the chairs. I'd say they cost a fortune and totally unnecessary also. But they're not practical, like if you're sitting down and having your breakfast. I am disappointed with the kitchen. I think you could have done something with a lot more wow factor in here. The public probably will like it because it's safe, because they usually like things that are safe.
Will the public agree with Jane? It's open day, the day Liam and Gráinne allow complete strangers to view and rate their newly transformed home. With Noel, have they managed to create an interior that will impress? They're about to find out from the safety of the show house van.
Good luck to Gráinne, to Liam and to Noel. Hope they're easy on you.
Thanks a million.
Problem.
So here we are in the hall. It reminds you of what?
The beach in Tramore.
There you go, Noel.
Well done, excellent.
Moving into the kitchen.
This is fabulous.
She can come for tea.
I think it's badly designed.
I don't think so.
What do you think of it?
So boring, I think. It's all the exact same everywhere you go. It's as if the designer has asked them, what colour would you like to bring in? And then the designer has just stuck to that.
That's what he's done.
Do you think the designer has done a good job in here?
No. You could do better at the next catalogue.
Next, I don't think so.
The master bedroom.
I love the wallpaper. I think the wallpaper is lovely.
There seems to be silver forced on every room.
They represent the sea.
I'm his wife, and I was planning on buying something like that. But he didn't know it. I think they're lovely.
Good woman. Give me a shout.
Has the designer taken any risks?
No.
All these people are in the comfort zone.
Into the bathroom.
The wall is kind of closed off. It'd be better and more of an open plan without those two walls.
They're being conventional again.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bland.
I like bland. It's fine, guys. I like bland. Don't we?
And finally, the sitting room.
What did you say?
Enough with the aqua. I mean, there's just every room. Aqua, enough.
I'm delighted to welcome somebody who's just returned from the States. Ronan is the son of the homeowners, and you grew up in the house.
I did. Yeah.
What do you think of it?
Some things are a little on the gaudy side.
Ron, you're going back to America.
I definitely know her character is coming through the house, and my dad as well, but predominantly my mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gráinne and Liam O'Nocton.
Apart from making comments, we also surveyed our visitors. We asked them, would you live in a house like this? 61% said they would.
Overall, I was quite surprised that 61% of people would like to live in this house. I know that what we have around us can appear to be cold, so overall I was surprised and very pleased.
A lot of people commented on the colours, on the shades, on the tones, and we were very happy because that was the brief that we gave Noel to bring the outside in, and I think he achieved that, and the fact that people picked it up was a very, very positive point.
One of the things that Grania wanted the day she saw my room was could I tone it down, and I have toned it down to the colours that they wanted.
I wouldn't say that we now have a show house, I'd say we now have a show home.